Every day a new day, move things, do things like my life a movie, hey. Every day new day, move things, do things like my life a movie, hey. Every day a new day, move things, do things like my life a movie, hey. Every day new day, move things, do things like my life a movie, hey.
We are back for episode 6 of the Smoking Tingz podcast, All Smoke No Chaser. Filmed live and direct from Smoking Tingz Smoke Shop and Dispensary. You can come check us out at North Capitol Street. Follow us at Smoking Tingz on IG and all the social media. And if you haven't subscribed yet to our YouTube channel, make sure you do that. You can just put in Smoking Tingz podcast and it should pop right up. You can check out the past episodes. But right now, we're going to get into this new episode straight from off of the Thanksgiving break. It's yours truly, Ibu Tal. I'm Black, I'm African, and I'm a Virgo still. And to my left, this young lady.
I am Dr. Doe, Jane Doe if you're nasty.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Big Rob, 5826. Keep it knocking, but I ain't gonna let you in.
There you go.
And it's me, man, your boy Eddie B. Showtime.13. Y'all know where to catch me.
Yeah. So with all that, we're just coming back from Thanksgiving. How was everybody's Thanksgiving? Friendsgivings? All
Horrible.
That. Horrible. Why?
My phone was broke for Thanksgiving.
Damn.
And I had to really take it back to 1990 when there was no such thing as phones and I had to MapQuest directions.
What? MapQuest still exists?
Oh, shit.
Oh, Google,
No,
I
it was
guess.
Google. It was Google
But you
Maps.
had to-
You had to enter in the address. It came with the directions. I wrote down each direction:
Oh,
left
man.
turn, right turn, straight.
That's crazy.
This, that, and then I was able to figure out how to get to where I needed to go.
Yeah, it's been a long time since we did that.
Exactly. When was the last time you ever really
College.
looked up directions?
And you know, it's crazy. We just talked about that when Jack and Quinn was here.
Yeah, we did.
That's crazy.
Nah, we ain't doing that now.
Well, we had a nice Friendsgiving.
Oh, yeah. We had a good time.
Last minute pop up, you know.
We definitely did that. That was one of those situations that everything turned out. My whole Thanksgiving was pretty good. You know what I'm saying? This is the second year that I done went without my dad being around, and my mom and my dad gone. So I'm used to bouncing around to the houses and stuff like that. But I can't lie. You know what I'm saying? The family sticking it out there for me, looking out. You know, so it's all good. But I did want to say something before we get into this. It was a young man that lost his life. A kid lost his life last month. We be speaking about P&B Rock and all these rappers that we don't personally know, or people that lose their life. And sometimes you ain't got to look beside you or right around the corner. The kid's name was Antoine Manning. His name, nickname Twan. He played for the Clark Boys. My grandson played for Watkins. So I get a chance to see a lot of the kids when they come around to play, and then know that he lost his life. And I done went through a whole episode beforehand, hadn't mentioned him. And so I want to apologize about that, because we got to talk about the people we lose right here, right among us, not just celebrities that we hear about.
Yeah.
Agreed.
We definitely got a lot of those in this city and across the United States right now. It's going crazy. Philly, Chicago, New York, DC, Atlanta. So yeah, Houston obviously should definitely something's got to change out here. I don't know what's going on with these young kids. And I was just talking about this the other day with my homie Brandon, that because he just moved from his spot that he was at in Southwest. You know, Southwest, Navy Yard, all that shit is all developed now, but the hood is still there, like right there.
Right.
And matter of fact, I was talking about it because I went to his neighborhood to go to his restaurant by the Point, and they had a whole block just taped off by the playground. And he happened to tell, like, he knew the story because he had those alerts on his phone that they were just out there shooting, and like I think 2 young kids ended up dying and another 1 or 2 injured. And that's how they're going down there. Like I was telling him though, like back in the day, at least people had like a code. Like if there's kids around, if the old ladies are around, if women, period. Yeah, like real stand-up rules that we ain't just shooting up everybody in every direction and just hope for the best. Like, that shit's wild. But these kids out here right now, they don't give a fuck.
Nah, they don't. They don't.
It might be that fentanyl.
It's something.
I don't know.
It's a lot of
They all
different
retarded,
factors.
man.
Man, it's a mixture, man, because, you know, like you said, man, little kids every day losing their lives. You missing your target. And at the end of the day, man, we need to figure out a way, man, to solve our problems, our issues different. And, you know, I know that's easier said than done because a lot of this type of stuff stems on from, you know, generations.
Yeah.
But, you know, we just got to make sure we teach our people, man, whoever close to us, and hopefully they could reach somebody and let them know. But yeah, it's sad, man, and our condolences, you know, to the families and, you know, rest in peace.
Yeah, definitely need more mentors out there for these kids.
I don't even think it's just that. I think it's too much free time.
Yeah, jobs, after-school programs, just whatever.
It's literally whatever. And if you looking up to the 20, if you 15 and you looking up to the 25-year-old that stand on the block every day, what are you about to do with yourself?
Mm-hmm.
Social media play a big role in that too.
Yeah.
Because you got people not wanting to do certain things and not wanting to go to school. Not saying you have to, but they seeing other people each and every day.
Yeah.
Having it their way or so-called having it their way, so they want to try to do the same thing. And it's just, you know, a trickle effect, but yeah.
I mean, you gotta understand something though. The way the system is set up, it's I mean, when I was growing up, you had Murray and Berry, you had summer youth jobs, stuff like that, things for kids to do. And I'm gonna tell you, like she just said, idle time is the devil's workshop.
Mm-hmm.
You know, if you don't believe that, I tell you what, how many times have you said to anybody who got kids or any kids they watch, them little jokers too quiet? You got to get up. They up to something. And that's just the way of the world. You know what I'm saying? You give anybody idle time when it comes to children and young men, they're going to find things that don't quite make sense to get into. And I'm a victim of that. You know what I'm saying? I when I was young, you know what I mean? I found reasons to always be beefing, always be toting, always be, I'm ready for anything that's happening. But at the same time, when you put a balance to that, it's you can't tell a bullet to switch directions. You can't, two things you can't take back in this world. That's a word and a bullet. They can't come back. When they come out, they out. It won't be retracted. It won't be redone. So just keep that in mind when you do something like that. And for the most part, a lot of people do things now and there's no repercussion of what they do. Like you got one young kid, they was talking about a kid I watched on Instagram, how many people he done shot, you know what I'm saying, and pretty much got away with it because there was no repercussion of what he was doing. You know what I mean? So people, you got to start thinking like, hey, you know, let me try to find something to occupy him. And all of us owe that to our people. It's not just about you. It's when I was coming home, when I was young and I would come home at night after being dead wrong in the street, I would take my jewelry off. I would park my car around the corner. I was embarrassed that I was getting money on the street. I didn't want Miss Smith, Miss Jones, the people on the porch to see me pull up like that.
Oh, yeah, it's definitely different now.
It's something totally different. It's on Instagram. You want everybody to know you got something. Niggas wearing fake jewelry. You know what I'm saying? Women wearing fake this and fake that and fake bags. When I was coming up, I'm not a spring chicken. You know what I mean? But it wasn't a lot of, you were embarrassed. You were embarrassed when you went around your neighborhood for anybody to see you look like you was doing something that didn't make sense. But now it's not about embarrassing. People talk back to older people. They speak nasty to their mothers, all kinds of weird stuff that I haven't seen. And it's just a lot of hating in the world right now. And take it from somebody that's seen it from end to end, we need to slow that shit up. We need to slow it up.
That's crazy you say that because that makes me think about when I started dancing, I was 19, 20 in college. That was like early 2000s. So that had been around like 2010. And the thought of even bringing my dance bag in the house was like, oh my gosh, like that motherfucker gonna stay in that trunk. I gotta wash these dance clothes while my father not in the house. Yeah. I'm sneaking around. Don't come in my room. I'm counting a bag of money. And now it's like girls get out of high school at 18 and they like, where's the dance store at? And I'm like, girl, work at 7-Eleven.
Right to it.
Yeah, I definitely noticed that Like there's literally
No privacy.
girls.
It's
like,
wide open.
yeah, like girls.
Wide open.
It's
like an honor. It's like an honor.
Yeah, it's not
It's
taboo anymore.
It's like
You know what
how
I mean?
it's like how we go. We going to play basketball, football. They going to dancing and bartending.
I mean,
You know?
even with the body work, the BBL thing, right?
Yeah.
It was a girl talking to me the other day at the club. And we was just kicking it. And then she was like, well, you see, I got my work done. I'm like, I really didn't know you got work done. But now that you told me, you know what I'm saying? Okay. But they doing that wide open.
Yeah.
They recording their surgeries,
But look,
telling you all that.
I
I
had
was
to
like,
tell a girl legit at the store I work at, like, honey, do you know that there's such thing as grown woman weight? Like, my grown woman weight didn't hit till I was 27. I'm 31.
They getting BBLs
you
at
gotta
21.
wait. Like,
Yeah, you definitely.
it's loading.
21. But
That's why they be looking like Miss Piggy, man.
Yeah.
All big and bloated, man. After they done got it, because
Yo, all
you
these
ain't even growing to your body yet.
all these BBLs are gonna look crazy in 15 years.
I'm saying I look forward to seeing that part, man. We're
don't.
gonna be laughing.
It's gonna
We're gonna
be-
be laughing. Me and my wife, we're
Oh
gonna be
my
laughing on the way
God.
out. Like
No, I was actually going to bring that up today. It's related to the BBL, but I don't know if you guys saw 2 weeks ago that it was a post of a sculpture that this dude made. It was supposed to be
that
a
was fly.
recreation of Michelangelo's Venus, but it was like
The
to
modern version.
It's today's version with what social media says women should look like, and it was Venus with her boobs done. You can see her scars. She had a BBL.
It was a nice sculpture.
She had
man.
a. I bet you thought so.
Exactly.
You love that
It was
shit.
fly. It was fly.
But
You know,
it was actually a commentary on, you know, what society looks at as what is the perfect body now, and a lot of these young girls in I mean, kids are having their phones, at like 11 years
than
old,
that.
maybe,
my grandson,
I'm
9, he just
7.
asked for
My
one.
There you
goddaughter
go.
got a phone at
7.
like 5, 6.
6,
which
man.
is crazy.
My son
And they have access to everything 9 times out of 10. So whatever they're looking at on Instagram and on their
tablets.
on their tablets in the search or explore page, it's all
YouTube.
these Instagram models with these crazy bodies. And for a young woman that doesn't even know anything about herself yet, already has pressure at school, at home, in the neighborhood. Now you got the whole world to look at, telling
Society.
you this is what you're supposed to look like. This is what you're supposed to be doing.
Who's at fault then? Do you think that's that?
Let me
I
see.
definitely agree with it being societal issues and also as far as like, social media. But don't you think that the men play a part into that then?
They do. We do.
Let me say something right quick
Okay.
before we get too deep, because this is funny. You notice in the last year or so, when the guys are talking, we say stuff like, if a girl don't have no work, we talk about that. Oh, she all natural too. It's like it's a badge of honor when you do get one that got a nice figure and it was all natural. Maybe she work out or whatever. We talk about that. Now, I'm not knocking no BBL. Don't get it mistaken. I know a lot of friends of
We
mine
gonna get on it real
that
quick.
did that. And look, and guess what? And they done it. They work out behind it. I know some
Right.
people that done it and just let it go to their head and they've been back to get 3 more.
A friend of yours.
So-
me.
Oh, you in
Me.
the
I've
BBL?
been there. No, I've been there. No, we talked about it. You know what I'm saying?
Oh God.
Nah, what I'm saying is, you feel what I'm saying. I'm like, I done seen it all. And then we turn right back around. I'm telling you, think I'm joking. The new thing is going to be the natural women again. That's going to
Yeah.
be
It's
think it
always
is.
been there. It's
No, it has
always
not.
been there. Let
No,
me
it has
explain.
not.
When we fell
It's
in love with
always
D-Long,
been there.
all them, they was all
Maybe for y'all,
it's
but you
always
haven't.
been there.
It may be for y'all, but there are other men out there, and I can attest to that from being just a woman that's outside that hangs out, also being the age that I am, and being on social media, and being a dancer. There's a lot of men that be like, "You don't got a BBL? Oh, baby girl, go over there. You
Yeah.
need to eat a cracker and
You right,
find something to do."
you right.
Yes,
No,
it's men that be like, "Baby, I'll get you a
'Cause imagine,
BBL.
if
Like,
we
what you want to
thinking- if
do?"
we thinking how we thinking, it's some people that's thinking a completely
Opposite
different
way.
way, opposite way. So yeah, you're right. I just never thought.
Now
I
you
thought
think
men was. I
That's
thought
like a pickup line for something like, "Yeah,
because
honey, I'll get you
that's
one."
their mothers. Like our mothers was natural,
Right.
but their mothers got the BBL. So that's what
No,
they
I think they
saying.
don't like their mother either.
Well, you got
I'm
other
just
women,
saying,
like,
but
when
they seeing it like it's the shit. Like it's normal.
Yeah, because they
You know what
see
I'm
their
saying?
favorite rapper with a bitch with a BBL, and they see their favorite, Instagram influencer, and his bitch got a BBL, so they think they gotta
That's
have a
the
bitch with a
mold.
BBL.
Yeah, that's the model.
And she gotta, we gonna get her a rollie, and she gotta have a Birkin to pop up on her birthday, and all that look. And then guess what they do? They cheat on the bitch with the BBL with the bitch that look regular.
Yeah.
That probably got a Fashion Nova outfit on, like some regular shit.
I didn't know. That's
same
new to
way.
me. I didn't know
tired of that.
men. Like I didn't know men was pressuring women into getting.
Yes.
I had no idea. That's brand new to me, and I'm not.
Damn,
I'm not a wallflower. I go to the hot spots. I thought I was on the scene. Maybe I'm on.
You not a part of them conversations.
Right,
Yeah,
but at the same
that's a
time, I'm saying I
different
see.
league.
But hear me out. But I mean,
you retired. You got your
look,
retirement
I got my
jacket,
retirement
man.
joint on. I got the gold jacket. I'm in the Hall of Fame. It's over, huh?
Yeah, they talking about something different down here.
Got you guys. I didn't know that though. That's good to know because I keep an eye out for that. Until jokers say, back up off of her. Leave Flat and Linda alone. She good.
I swear, they really are. They handing them joints out.
I remember the tattoos was heavy. And then you gotta explain when you telling your kids, look, what's that, mama? You be like, hey, they was cherries, but now they apples. You know what I'm saying? There's stress going on, so it is what it is.
It's always gonna be a
it's
fad, something people into.
It's definitely out of control right now.
But is it good for society or is it bad?
My personal opinion is it's not good for society because, like I said, when our kids or our kids' kids go online and social media, wherever, on TV, all they see is that. So that's what they aspire to now. Like, I want to, as soon as I turn 18 and can get my shit together, I'm going to go get it like BB, like
girls saving
like
up for that shit.
Yeah, and I legit know some 21-year-olds.
Man, Eddie seen a dude the other day got the Ab Jones.
Oh yeah.
That dude is starting to do
and
it
I'm
too.
saying to myself, who in the hell
he said
is going getting Ab Jones buying abs off eBay?
He said he was working out for a real long time and he couldn't lose that and that. So he said, man, fuck it. The doctor told him. He was like,
so everybody cheating now. We got veneers.
Crazy.
We got fake eyes doing it's all fake.
I like a little stomach. Okay, baby. Don't worry.
I do too.
Little back
I don't
fat
mind a
ain't
little
hurt
pooch.
nobody.
I mean, you see stretch marks there. I don't want to look like you've been fighting a lion. But at the same time, you see a little stretch marks, that's natural. You know what I'm saying? You see, it's certain things that you expect to see, because, you can't, I'm bald headed and chubby. I can't talk shit when I pull my shit off, ever. You know what I mean? But at the same time, I had my day when I was in Blast, you feel me?
Man,
and then, it is what it is.
Yeah, they just got to figure it out, man.
You live your life.
Yeah,
but I think it's really the men's fault.
I don't know. I see a lot of plus size women. They going to get the Jones done. They come back looking like linebackers for the Rams. You know what I'm saying? All shoulders, everything. A lot of stuff. When you getting that work done, I'm telling you, get it all done.
Maybe she didn't have enough.
Yeah, but don't come in this.
You gotta make it enough.
Looking like a linebacker. You know what I'm saying?
You gotta make it enough.
Yeah, and then the attitudes be different. They were sweethearts before they get their body done. They come in that joint. Look, I'm talking about Strong J coming at my. You know what I'm saying? I be like, what the fuck?
Straight up. I know a couple little girls, man.
They were sweethearts, wasn't they? Done. And got their shit done.
Man, it's just a confidence booster, I guess, man. Right. But at the end of the day, you still who you are. Like, we know you. We always gonna know you.
Those
you
insecurities don't go away just because you got a BBL.
But they play super big though. So I'm like,
a lot of them be even more
insecure.
Yes.
Facts. Absolutely, but man, I seen them play big, but damn, hold up, shorty.
Yeah, you like,
damn. Ooh.
All these niggas hitting me up. I'm like, whoa, bro. I remember your phone.
That's not even the thing, though. Why you want all these niggas hitting you
charged for 3 days because then nobody was ever calling you. Now all of a sudden, you dig what I'm saying? You in a situation where
you need a charger, you need a portable in your pocket
and all this. You know what I mean? You ain't never you get somebody give you power. You can get Smiles power on your phone. But it's all good. I mean, I'm not knocking nobody doing any type of augmentations to their body. But at the same time, be careful. They had girls come back recently, man, and the girls go get checkups and they missing parts, like
Yeah,
had
for
the kidney
real.
or something like that. So
Yeah,
I
that was
mean,
crazy.
you thought he
Oh,
did a
my
great
God.
job, right? And half the weight was because he took one of your organs, dummy.
What?
You know what I'm saying? So be careful out there. Make sure
That's
you
not funny.
research your doctor well. Make sure you know your own problems. Some people go out here don't even realize they're anemic and all that kind of
Got
stuff and go to
lupus,
these countries
everything.
and you find out they all messed up. And you had messed up to messed up and then you got jacked up. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, be careful. You know what I mean? You got to be careful.
Oh, God. Moving on.
You come back backed up and shit. You don't wonder why you can't shit, man. Nigga move some fat over there to your motherfucking, you know?
Because you was saying it with the club, they got the foo-foos. What the fuck are they don't call?
The five.
What's that? The what?
They
What?
wear the firehouse to the club.
The
They wear the firehouse to the club like it's all right.
You hug the bra.
I hugged the bra. She said,
Nah,
like, what's wrong with you?
I hugged the bra. I said, damn, when you pass the class?
and bulletproof vest. though.
Police all of a sudden. I didn't know. I'm like, damn, when you take the course.
Man,
She like, shut up.
I seen girls in the club, they wearing the junk proud of it. Man, come on, man. You got to be careful, man, out here, man. You look, when you be modest about any type of augmentation or change. Let somebody else say, girl, did you and then you answer the question. Don't come out with the damn doctor's
With those
goddamn
shits.
tattoo on your shoulder about this the one to put the work in, call him. You
It's
know
a
what I'm saying?
badge of honor now.
To who?
To them.
Too many. You can
Definitely
only speak
is.
for you and your point of view. You can't speak for the masses.
Then don't erase all them pictures off Instagram when your ass was a dump truck or a string bean.
Facts.
Leave them Jones on there too before you make
Facts.
the change.
Let us see
A lot
the
of women, you go on
evolution.
Instagram, all we see is what was done after the fact. And the new
No,
nose,
facts.
the new everything.
I agree. So that means I want to see the pictures when you was broke before you hit the lick.
Yeah.
And every guy has that up there,
Yeah.
for sure. Every guy
They
got
be
that.
deleting all that.
I mean,
Niggas-
some guys do. Some guys do.
Yeah,
be
some
deleting,
guys do,
for
but
sure.
it's when you get to a certain point. You left it up there long enough, and now I'm way past that shit. You know what I'm saying?
I want to see you with the
But
Meek Mill cornrows.
as far you got look, lady, I need to know, man, if we have a child, man,
What is it
it's
gonna look like?
Be like,
What is it? Are,
You know what
are
I'm
their
saying?
teeth gonna be jacked up?
Yeah,
those
like,
veneers
what's
you
really
got. I don't know
going
what you
on?
really look like.
what's your structure built like, man?
Right.
Man, what's going on?
Yeah.
So y'all not going off what somebody mama look like or they father look like?
Yeah,
no
that
more?
too.
That's what that
Yeah.
was the old technique. If I come in your house and your
That
mama
too.
built like a brick shit house, I'm like, God damn, look at
Yeah.
my mama, fat as a mother. Look, I know how you gonna turn out. But if your mother rough, you know, and your mother, look, because when I was young, we used to call them husky.
And your cousins.
When they
rough?
fat, we be like this, she a little husky. I mean, you gonna be husky.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Now I be teasing, I do tease, you know, you do tease people, but all of us got our own parts of our body. Like shit, I want my hair back so bad, goddamn it. I'm ready to, you know, put a wig
Fuck
on.
that hair,
sometime.
nigga.
I want it back.
I
You
don't.
gonna have a wig on by the next episode.
But I'm telling you, you want it. But you
I
gotta
got
ask
afro
but
for
you
you
gotta,
at the house.
but you gotta ask yourself, what do you want? You know, if you think of something you could change, if you had that kind of money and you could change it like that, and people gonna see you when they see you in the street and they know you changed it. You got a new nose, you got a Michael Jackson blend, it's gonna show. So I mean, would you change it? You know, like, would you? I just see these women now, they getting that shit on credit cards, getting, you know, they owe money. They gotta pay for this shit till they 40 till it's time for a refill or whatever you get in your ass or your titties.
Man, I'm, back to what James said, man. Like, to each his own. How they thinking, how they moving. That's just what they on. You know what I'm saying? But, we definitely all have our views on it, but shit. It look good.
Yeah.
It ain't all good. And
I never knock it. To me,
No.
just keep it private.
I'm pretty
goddamn.
sure most of y'all have dated women that have BBL.
Facts.
I
All of us that
Thank
be around
you.
somebody that has something done.
Thank you.
yeah, something. Like,
Yeah.
well, most recently for me.
contrary to belief, that ain't what, I like.
Eddie,
I like a
please
little, I
stop.
love
said
more
that-
natural.
Please
Whoa,
stop.
whoa, 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 whoa.
Please.
Let him speak his truth.
Yeah, that's contrary to belief. I just been in them environments, so that kind of like, that was the playing field, you feel me?
Right.
And then, couple of mines, they end up getting theirs, while in a relationship. But, at the end of the day, man, I like them all natural, man.
I mean, I'm all natural.
I'm an
guy,
Erykah
so.
Badu type of, that's who I love. I like Erykah Badu. That's my crush. So anything.
But I've
along them
dated
lines.
women
Woo.
who had work done.
Mm.
But if you ask me my preference, I like all natural. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's something about seeing a woman who in her truth. You dig what I'm saying? But I don't care if some people get certain stuff done because it helps them. I done seen women, when I was young, women used to get breast jobs done because they were having problems. You know what I'm saying? Back problems from it. Stuff like that. So I'm not talking about, well, I done seen women that a kid completely obliterates their body, and so while they recovering from having a child, they go get work done to return them back the way they look or something, you know, in that area or that tone. I mean, all this stuff is nothing is a crime. I'm just saying be careful.
Yeah. All I'm gonna say is men don't really have no type anyway.
Oh, you don't believe that, huh?
No, well, hold on. I dated a guy once and all of us looked the same. Like me and one of his child's mothers could have been cousins. So in that situation, I could say he had a damn type. Mm-hmm. It was a type. But for the most part, I'll meet men that'll say, "Oh, I don't like light-skinned women, but I like you." Or he'd be like, "I don't like dark-skinned women, I like you." Or "I only like dark-skinned women, but I like this light-skinned one." Or "Oh, I don't like them natural, but you know." Or "I don't like the BBL. I feel like y'all it's dibble and dabble in anything.
Well, I can say the same thing for women. I've seen a woman with an athlete with a six-pack, and next month I see it with sport coat. He got a stomach hanging over his pants. You know what I'm saying?
Yup, all the above.
So I can see, so that's crazy. Like,
so it's safe to say we just out here, man, trialing. We just having 7-day trial, like,
you know what I mean?
like the subscriptions, man.
Yeah. You know what make you laugh? If you see, it is funny though when you see somebody you dated for a while and you see them with something opposite of what you are. So whatever it is, you just, either you laugh a little or you like, God damn, I ain't know she...
I definitely want her type. You know
I definitely want her type. I ain't know she wanted...
She happy and everything with her big boy. All right.
So I think it's about who make you happy. People don't realize how much pheromones and energy mean.
Yes.
And when you read about it and learn about the energy and the pheromones, if you got a guy that make you laugh, he can be goofy great and have you laughing all the time.
I like
And I done seen women say, you know what? He keeps me laughing. He show me a good time.
Speak on it. Speak on it. Yeah.
I said I like him ugly.
I mean,
ugly treats you better. Ugly don't be having you jumping out of bushes, jumping on a car, like FBI agent. All that cute nigga, no. Give me fat stuff.
So what happened?
Them ugly niggas be having you go crazy.
When ugly dump you gonna kill him then. You going dead at him.
So how does the pretty girl treat the ugly dude in the relationship?
Like, baby, you know you with me, right?
Wow.
Like it's a privilege.
You happy, I'm happy.
Yeah.
You treat me nice, I look good.
Oh yeah.
Do the ugly guys do more for you than the pretty boys?
I don't know how to answer this question. I'm gonna plead the fifth.
We ain't pleading no fifth. You understand?
What do you mean? In what capacity?
In every capacity. Do they treat you better? Do they just give into what you want? Are they more like attentive to your needs?
I don't think they got a choice.
No, when it comes to guys, ugly bitch can't give me no trouble at all. You understand?
Okay, so that too.
No, I got zero tolerance. I'm like
that
this.
That too.
Look,
I agree.
If you McDuck, do not come in here faking, because I'm gonna be like this.
Yeah,
don't even cough wrong.
Don't you do nothing crazy.
Don't.
You know what I'm saying?
But hold up. But check this out.
What you chewing like that for?
Why you chewing like
Why you chewing? Stop chewing.
Shut up.
Hey, but
when you open your eyes in the morning and Joe ugly and she still sleep, you be like this.
Hey, look, a non-attractive joint,
man.
The non-attractive ones don't even believe they non-attractive.
Not anymore, bruh.
Remember the post I just sent you the other day? Hey, no, remember I just sent you that post the other day about that girl talking about who gonna pay her bills and she ain't going and she had all the boxing marks on her face, big puffy joint. No disrespect to you, shorty. Like, man, I know you might watch this. You know, you got your pickings, but that ain't how it go, man. That ain't normal, bro.
Everybody think
you gotta be looking like, you know, the one.
I mean, a monkey cute. If you ask me, you got cute animals, but all I'm saying is this here: be careful of what, you know, or the people you treat bad. Like they said, they going to the chop shop, coming back, old new grill.
I'm just saying, ugly people usually don't get a lot of attention on the internet, so you don't have to deal with that aspect.
ugly with nothing.
Ugly, no, because he
ugly
could,
with things, man. Them niggas
ugly,
get love.
yeah,
Yeah, so we can't
I'm okay
even.
with a little fugly, you know, like you a 6.5. A 6.5 is my mother always told me, you want somebody that's easy on the eyes. He don't need to be a 10, but he easy on the eyes. You could look at him.
How you feel about height?
We're not doing this. Height, I mean, I've dabbled in a couple, you know,
5'2",
miniatures.
5'3", shorty, could he slide up on you 5'2", 5'3"?
Okay, so I'm 5'6", so they can be like 5'4".
So you wearing
the
flats?
lowest.
You wearing flats?
No,
all
you need
day.
to you need to be able to stand on your wallet and you're 6 foot.
And see,
I like that.
can't win.
Hey,
I think that's a win.
I ain't
A win
mad
is
at
a
that.
win. Okay, a win is a win.
So hold up. So a super handsome Joker, he could be broke as the 10 Commandments.
I don't want
He
to.
come in that joint, get what he want, huh? Super handsome?
No.
Huh?
They irritating. They do too much work.
She said super. See,
Too much
he
work.
can't
Why
get
are
no
they too
love.
much work? How?
Too much
Shit, I
work.
don't
A
know.
man that's super handsome, and I think y'all would agree also for a female that's very, 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 very attractive. A man that's super handsome, he's usually having a lot of women throwing coochie at him. Throwing coochie, throwing money, throwing meals, tickets, flights, whatever. I'm not fighting.
I've had all that happen in the past 3 days.
Hey, what she tell you? What she tell you? What she tell you today?
That's men in general
My
though.
man yesterday. Oh man, he was living a life right now. You hear me?
I mean, I'm just not fighting for your attention. So it's like, that's too much work. And it's the same thing for a female. Like, do you want to deal with that? With a female that you got to be like fighting for her love?
Yeah. Yeah, we most definitely want to
Nah,
fight.
I mean, I think, listen, we all have our preferences when it comes to our significant other, what we want them to look like and be like and all that. But I'm sorry. I have my standards and I want to
For
be
men,
with
it's different.
Yeah, and I want to be with somebody that matches my swag, that can elevate me,
But what
that
if
looks
she's-
good when
what
we're
if
walking
she
down
not
the
that good
sidewalk.
looking? What if she's not
Nah.
that good looking? But she, you didn't even let me get it out.
said it.
Go ahead.
So you said
Okay.
no.
What's
So
not
what if-
that good looking?
Okay,
Like an
she's
8?
like a no. That
What?
8 is
She
good
said,
looking.
she said 6.5 was her
So,
median.
like, okay, so what if she is a 6? Yep, you got to sit up for it.
Yeah, no,
what if she's
I-
a 6?
I'm trying to think.
Okay?
I'm trying to
She's
think about a
in the
6.
face, but the body is all natural and is given a 10. And she know how to get to the money, and she dressed well.
I mean,
Oh,
a lot of hands.
No, but that's a great
Hey,
question because there are a lot of people out there like that.
What's funny looking on her face?
Funny, she just a 6. She
What's
ain't-
funny looking on her
meaning, like,
face, though?
She take that makeup off and we are afraid.
We can't fix her
She's
nose.
giving the alien.
I'm saying by that.
But with the
you
makeup
could-
on,
you
it's
could
giving,
fix something.
she's a
You hear me?
good 7.5 maybe. But in the morning, it's like,
That's gonna be a very temporary situation.
5.
It's gonna be a very because I know at the end of the day, I know how I am and most men are. We're very visual creatures.
right.
That might slide for maybe a month until we start seeing more of the real you, and then I don't know. Like we might try to stick it out a little bit, but you might get a.
but if you have
I
a
like
good
ugly.
personality, she's a good hard worker, all that. I think I've seen a lot of men with some ugly looking women.
Yeah.
But I mean,
I
hold up. But you gotta feel like, let me say something. I done seen guys that thought they had pretty women. And by my standards or whatever, I thought that she wasn't that pretty
Oh,
or
yeah,
that
our shit
attractive.
different,
Yeah.
man.
But at the same time, I found out that when I say I don't have a type, that's really rudimentary. I grew up, I got cousins, my sisters, my mom. I noticed that I kind of dance around similar to the way they are.
That's
You know
most
what I'm
men
saying?
though.
And I
Most men like
my
women that like their
my
mothers.
mom was 5'10", drop dead gorgeous, red. I mean, I thought that I knew what pretty was. Guys used to come to my house as a kid to take a look at my mother. Guys you didn't want, who wasn't my friends, but I'm gonna be your friend now because your mother look good. You know what I'm saying? But what I'm trying to say is I found out that I'm more. If you ask me if I had to generally look at somebody, I think I search more for what's in my aunts and my mom and stuff like that when I see a woman. Now, when it comes to energy, I done dealt with some women who you might not have found that had the whole that particular look. But guess what? They made me laugh. They were funny. They were so cool. They would the energy was so good. You know what I mean? And with that being said, I done dated different kinds. Now the height thing, you know what I'm saying, is crazy because I like women who are average or above height. I don't like to deal with really, really short women. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean? You know, I can't be able to put you in the glove box. You know what I'm saying?
So you got a type, basically.
I mean, I think in general, if you had to draw one or build one, but like he said, Ibu made a good comment. We are visual creatures. Men are visual creatures, right? Like for instance, if a woman told you right now, hey, the most beautiful woman you ever seen, she walked to the door and she said, come on, let's get to it right quick. That's not how men operate. We need to build up. We visual creatures. We build up a whole scene in our head, and then we go at it. You know what I'm saying? You can say that, you know what I'm saying, but really, you're not at that split second you won't. Yeah. So what I'm trying to tell you, because you have to build up this visual scene, I have to build it up. It ain't just, oh, you here now. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm one of them dudes.
That's a whole nother conversation. Please don't start your foolishness.
Hey,
that's a whole nother conversation because it's been
because Jay about to roll to this joint.
I've had sex with someone for the first time and they was like, oh my goodness, I didn't even know we was actually going to have sex. I could not perform. That they could not perform correctly to their highest ability because they was either nervous or they was like, oh my gosh, I was not prepared.
Nah, niggas definitely been nervous.
Don't tell me you ain't had to have no rematches and you go in there like the champ. Like you go in there like Rocky. Rocky lost the first fight, everybody saw it.
But then
the second one, he came to that joint like this. Look, he knew he was going to knock it out the park because he knew what he was going to get. Like you said, he knew what he was expecting.
He knew what he was dealing with.
If somebody didn't expect to get something happening to happen, and guess what he say? Oh, God damn. And you throw up the card, look.
What they say, stay ready. You ain't got to get ready. Huh?
He's sick as a motherfucker. He's like, I need a rematch with that thing.
Listen.
But I mean, at the end of the day, it's the full package for sure. It's not just one thing or the other. It's not straight up on physical beauty for most of us. Like, that's just the introduction. Me and Eddie talk about this all the time.
What's your turn-offs, though?
Like, if you
we talking about she got the beauty.
Yeah.
What's the turn-off?
If you're dumb.
I hate dumb women.
If you can't
no disrespect to dumb women.
If whatever comes out your mouth doesn't match what I'm looking at right here, no.
No, hold on. Explain. I don't like if your breath smell like Earth, Wind, and Fire. If your pussy smell like Earth, Wind, and Fire.
That's automatic.
If anything smell like it's not.
That's automatic.
Yeah.
That's automatic.
Yeah, no question. Your breath will really ruin the whole situation.
Yeah. So hold on. So what happens if they missing a couple teeth?
Where?
My God, I ain't dating dead to wine on.
The front of the back.
I don't even like to see the Jones out the back.
If it's the motor back here, then
like a baby hippo with them Jones gone.
It don't even matter.
No, I don't see it.
Nothing in my visual spectrum can be missing.
Unless she lost him in a fighting for me or something.
That's the only way you could be with her. Huh?
No,
only way I could be with her, she lost her front tooth. I had to remember the fight. She was mumbling like a motherfucker slimmer. She was on my side.
See, and ugly don't want you outside fighting. I had an ugly boyfriend and his baby mother used to try to fight me and he would fight her. See? But the cute man, he would have let me out there fight. You better fight that girl.
He definitely would have let you fight.
Exactly.
You would have been rumbling.
Rumbling in the jungle.
That's crazy.
Loosen the weed.
I ain't letting my girl fight.
Out of control.
We promote. We died over here.
I am dying.
We're trying to wean you into
I've been smoked out.
What'd you say you and Eddie was talking about?
Just the fact that we've both had experiences when we've met up with somebody for the first time, or you meet somebody in a club, you can't really hear them because the music is loud. You got it's like, but once you get on the phone later, or start texting, or just meet up in person, like. She sound like she
just ain't got it all.
Like the bitch eat pace.
And then the thing about that is, or you're trying to show. I could probably work with you. You just gotta listen, but then you don't even want to listen because you think you know everything. And that right there, it's like, all right, come on, man. Let somebody else deal with you. You hear me? Period.
Well, you like to know you're talking to a woman.
Why is listening hard? Men got to do it right.
Listening takes two things. I'm talking, so I'm also, functioning what I have to say and come out my mouth. So I have to think about what's coming out my mouth.
Okay.
But then I also have to be perceptive of how you're receiving the information I'm giving you.
Yeah, no question.
So it's multiple things that is happening as I'm talking.
So why can't that all be broken down?
Why can't it? Because there's usually some breakdown in the connection of trust between the two people.
See, because when I'm listening, I'm just going to sit back and hear it all. Get it all out. So I know you ain't got nothing else to say. I heard you loud and clear.
But men don't never like to say that they was wrong.
Man, we always...
What did you just say?
That's crazy.
I'm going to tell you something. Listen.
Hot button issue.
That's something. Hear me
I
out.
thought this was no chase.
Two things I ain't never seen in this world is a woman who admits she wrong and a Chinese carry-on commercial. Them two things I ain't never fucking seen in my life. So
I know how to admit when I'm wrong.
Yeah.
But it don't happen a lot.
Can you please tell us one time that you was wrong?
One time I was wrong.
Because I want to know this.
I
Ain't
was
but 6
wrong
women in the
when
world
I
said
told
it.
that girl her baby hairs was crusty. That's the only time.
I'm talking about wrong with a man.
Wrong with a
When
man?
you dead wrong.
Well, I was dead
You
wrong.
done came back and said, listen, you know what? I was wrong. And that's all a man want. Don't get it mistaken. We don't want a long explanation about it.
I've told a man before when I was wrong and apologized for my
You can't even remember.
misfortune.
She going
Yes,
through
I do
She
remember.
flying through a Rolodex like a motherfucker. Look, she flying through the Rolodex like this. Look.
It was a time I was going off crazy at my close friends. It was giving ratchet, raggedy, just out of control. And somebody screen recorded the whole close friends and sent it to the guy.
What?
That's crazy.
So I had to apologize because I was talking reckless in there.
You
I was
named it
talking
by
about,
name?
No, I was like, because females, we always give everybody a nickname.
Man,
But
I
they
seen that
knew-
post earlier.
They knew who it was.
Big raggedy jeans. Yeah, big jeans. You know, I like them though.
So,
Hey, I was just,
I mean, they knew. I was talking about two different men. So one man had one very vulgar nickname, and another man had another nickname. And then it was just, I couldn't even talk my way out of that. All I could say was I apologize. So I have apologized before. I'm nothing against apologizing. But men don't usually like to apologize.
that's not true. A man apologize. If a man dead wrong for real, I'm talking about a man. Not a nigga with just the appendages hanging from his body. I'm talking about a real man. If he dead wrong about something and he falsely accused you, or he felt like, he was wrong about the way he saw something, I'm the kind of guy that can say, you know what? I was dead wrong on that one. And mean it. Not say it sarcastic because I got a sarcastic side to me too, where I can say, hey, you know what? I'm wrong. And I know I just want this argument to end because this broad ain't gonna give up no matter what we do or what we say. That's something totally different. I know women that's gonna argue, they wanna have the last word. And I done seen women, I seen a woman, a friend of mine, she cheating while she out. Soon as she come to her front door, she automatically go on the offense on the man because she think that's how she get to cheat off her.
And that's how men act. That's a norm.
Men opposite. If you see a nigga buy you a bunch of shit, if a man come home all of a sudden he want to take you to a nice restaurant, buy you a bunch of shit, y'all determine that is how we cheating. And
A man will buy you something before he apologizes.
But the point is, you know what apology look like coming from him. But then
But that's not, no. If you're wrong, you need to acknowledge your wrongdoing. It isn't just keep showing up with fucking gifts. I had an ex like that. Every time he do something wrong, it's a fucking gift.
So why is a woman?
That was his way of
can't do that?
apologizing.
But the gifts be just rinky-dink. Just like shit you could have kept at home.
What
Like,
you keychains? What the fuck you talking about?
Hey,
yeah, like dumb
Listen,
shit. Just like
Little teddy bears.
What you shot glass of water?
I mean, it's definitely important for everybody to acknowledge when they're wrong in a relationship because, I mean, it's a relationship. You're gonna be wrong. You're gonna be right.
Exactly.
And if you're wrong, admit you're wrong and just put it out there on Front Street. It might take a while sometimes because everybody has pride or they might really think that they're really right. Mm-hmm. And it might take a time to process, like a day or 2 days, maybe a week. But once you figure that out, you got to come back to like, listen, baby,
if
like
it take
I thought
a week,
about it.
I'm back home.
A week and I'm on to the next.
Oh yeah, a week. You have the motherfucker.
A week, I'm gonna have a new boyfriend.
Hold on. So dude,
She
put
said
your
a new boyfriend.
dude
I
put your
said I
time
was
out
going
for a
home
week.
and
He ain't
shit.
answer for a week is over, huh?
I said I was going home. I ain't say I was
New
jumping
employment.
That's where I had a discussion like that the other
Let
night.
me take my new photo for my new job.
Yo, y'all are quick to do that. Change the profile picture to some crazy shit of you half naked. And I'm like, what the fuck? I know this gonna get this nigga to call me now. No, what?
Yeah.
We will call you, but it's not gonna be
what we
fun
supposed
conversation.
to do? What we supposed to do? We supposed to call. Fuckers. You looking good.
Y'all do that on purpose, right?
You looking good.
What?
Look, you can't even.
Oh, they erase all your pictures off Instagram.
No, I mean that's the first thing, or they'll unfollow you first.
I mean,
And
women
then,
know.
and
We
then
know
they
what we be doing.
changed the profile picture to that time they were half naked on the beach somewhere. You probably took that picture.
Word. Yeah.
And now,
All the places they've been with you,
Yeah.
but you ain't in the picture.
Yeah.
And now it's like okay. What are we doing now? Because you already know what that leads to.
Man, it's nothing.
People
It's
jumping in
over.
your DM now. You're going shit's going
over,
crazy.
man.
So, but shouldn't that be a part of the thought process when you know you
Man,
doing
you don't
right?
even give nobody a chance.
What?
Y'all don't give a nigga a chance because them niggas on y'all heels. They in the
But
DM,
what if
man.
I'm really not even entertaining niggas at all, and I'm
It ain't
really
no way.
focused on you? It's giving television, and
Man,
then
you know what
playing.
it's giving? It's giving
No.
deactivate Instagram and let's enjoy our lives.
What? So you're prepared to get in a relationship with someone you feel like deactivating the Instagram is what's going to make it
I'm
work?
just saying, in order for a nigga not to be on your heels and you to be paying him some attention.
It's giving fentanyl. A lot of fentanyl.
Man,
Ain't
listen.
no way. You can't believe. You know how many people probably DM me hard eye shit, like shit. I don't give.
How many
two
guys you
shits
talking to
about
right
that.
now?
You in my business.
See what I'm saying? Like, that's every woman, if you ask that, they not gonna say, oh, I just got this.
I got
you know.
friends. I know people.
And that's fine if
I
you
know
got
a pastor. I know somebody that does plumbing.
Yeah.
I know
And all that's
somebody
cool.
tires.
But you
There's
keep-
a lot of
you keep
men
a-
I know.
But it's a backup, man. In case this situation get real bad, this horse start
No.
running crazy. Guess what? You hopping off this horse and get on another horse, right?
No, it's nobody that's a backup. They all garbage.
Wow. About which part?
It's a lot to dissect. isn't it?
Yeah, it's a lot.
It all.
As a man, do men do that? Do we have a backup plan? Most men don't.
You have multiple plans.
Negative.
That's not true. Most men don't
How
have
many,
backup
how many letters are in the
Negative.
alphabet?
So
I'm
wait.
trying to-
How many letters are in the alphabet?
Y'all wrong.
So
I'm telling you.
I'll put it like this.
Because once a man tapped in with a woman,
Yeah.
it's like not easy for him to get over to get right with another woman.
It's very hard.
Like you got that shit is a process straight up.
And we to keep it a buck, like we might come outside and go do some crazy shit to get our minds off.
Because you
of
drunk.
What was off of what was going on, but that shit.
we keep it a
That
buck.
shit don't even be feeling good at the end of the
Masking
day.
that-
It's like
masking
that
that
shit was a
feelings.
waste of time. Like I'm still over here.
Yeah,
thinking
because I'll
about
be
that
at
way.
home fighting the air. When you
But-
should have
but
been
hold up,
actually
when
on my
men-
phone
Yeah.
telling me how you sorry and how you don't want me to leave.
But when men come out of relationships, they really take breaks. We actually physically take a break before getting to another relationship. Like, wow, it may
y'all
take a man be like, look, you know what? That shit was I'm all clawed the fuck up.
Man, y'all be on that
I'm done.
motherfucker.
And next thing you know, he'll find himself slide back in a relationship, but it take a while.
Yeah. And
Women are a little different. Some women believe if, I guess if
that's this
if
generation.
they was in a long situation, they may say, I like being in relationships. So they may slide to another relationship.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Or make an attempt. But men be like, look, I'm off this right now. I'm off the scene for a minute. You know what I'm saying? And,
I agree.
so.
But that's because women break up mentally before men do. Before men do. So we'll break up with
need
you
to just
mentally
break
and still
up,
be
man.
with you,
Yeah, I'm
but
done with you.
we
Right,
not
right,
haven't
right.
broken up with you
I agree
physically.
with that.
Y'all
I agree
need to
with that.
just break up, man. Stop playing. Y'all be the ones playing the whole time?
We not playing, but I'm telling you what is going on.
Y'all playing.
I've broken up with you mentally, and then I haven't gotten to do it physically. You know what the physical part is? We fucking. We having sex. Now I gotta find somebody new to change my oil. Like, it's a lot of things.
So then you cheating then. Because you got somebody you dealing with, you trying to break it off. You just met sweatsuit, because sport coat been acting a donkey. So you met sweatsuit, right? And you ready to hop off? Yeah.
No, because you don't hop off one bike and go to another bike.
But you really
immediately.
did.
How you gonna
You
get
visit
up
the
the
bike a couple of times.
Then that's
You
cheating.
see if the bike wheels work.
That's
You
cheating.
smell the tires.
Yeah.
You see what's going on first. You don't automatically just get on the bike and ride.
So that
it.
right
That's
there
cheating.
means
That mean
I'm
you was
peeking in
already
the
ready.
I'm
No.
peeking in the DM.
You done test drove that
I
car.
said hi back.
But that
Like,
needs to be a part
all
of
the
your
bullshit. All
That
the
needs to be a
bullshit.
part of your thought process. When you acting a fool, you need to be like, it's
we just
sport
need to
coat
be
in
truthful
DMs.
off the muscle.
And
just
that's what
be
it's happening.
honest. And if we like each other, we like each other. But we gonna just live this shit out and be respectful.
I think another big part of it too is we might have talked about this before. Like I think a lot of women now are trying to be, I don't know if it's on purpose or not, but like more like men in a way, like, oh, like y'all out here doing this and that and fucking this and that and that, blah blah blah. When I mean, we may or may not be, but society, and
We
like
didn't have a choice.
Double standard shit.
Yeah,
We didn't have a choice.
standard shit, right?
You know how-
But now they doing.
Now they
'cause
going.
we doing.
Now,
it. We
yeah,
gonna
now
do it
they're
too.
You know
going
how
extra
crazy
hard.
that sound?
Yeah, they definitely
going
going
extra
hard.
hard.
But
You know how
it's-
crazy that sound to a man to hear that though? You know, y'all,
That
I'm doing me. You doing you. What that mean?
I'm taking my trash out every day.
No, but what I'm saying, you
That's
gotta-
what I'm doing
No,
because
hear me out.
nobody wants to fucking help.
But when I'm saying special, hear me out. You're only special. Something is only special when don't that many people have it. Trust me.
That's
When I'm riding in a hot whip, guess what I know? I'm not gonna look to the left of me and to the right of me, and we in the same jump. We ain't all driving fucking Camrys. You know what I'm saying? So if I'm rolling. I don't want to see something look like me right beside me. The point I'm trying to make is when you're dealing with somebody, if you're exclusive and you don't always have free time and all that kind of slick shit, that shit is attractive. The fact that I told you, the fact that we spoke about women, if it's a group of women and I'm trying to choose, I'm dating multiple women, if that was the case, and one of them paid something. Before I could even get to the joint, they paid for the meal. Or before I can get to the joint, they whip their card out for the movies. She just differentiated herself from the herd. She done pulled ahead of everybody else. So I you know there's something special about her, even if she just smarter than the rest of them. Something got to make you different than everybody else.
I agree.
Okay.
Something definitely does
I know
have to
women
make you
don't cook,
different.
don't clean, don't do shit.
And that's
for my herd, they
crazy,
ain't worth shit.
that's crazy. But it's to each his own and how you pick them and the conversations and the questions that you ask. When I meet a man, I ask him, did he grow up with a mother and a father? Because if you only grew up with a mother, then you most likely never saw a man love your mother. Which means you probably going to have a hard time knowing how to love me because you ain't even watch your mama do that. You didn't see that interaction growing up. So you probably got some issues on that side of the things anyway. It's a lot of questions that you should be asking people when y'all get together. Like, I grew up with a mother and a father, so I saw that. I saw my father get up at 6 o'clock in the morning and put gas in everybody's car.
But I've also seen guys grow up without a father. Like me personally, right? For a long time, I didn't have a good relationship with my dad. But that bad relationship taught me how to be. I know I didn't never want to treat a kid that way. So I think I was a pretty
But that's
good father.
versus treating a woman, though. That's that's how you didn't want to treat your children.
Right.
But that's totally different from a relationship with a woman.
Facts.
I'm just,
No, facts. One thing about, I just told you was right.
but then also
Mark that in your journal of the history of man. The history of man that Rob just said you made a fact and point, and I can't argue
that
it.
y'all always trying to tell me. I be having the notes, okay? I be giving notes and it be giving check. Y'all just don't be giving me my props.
I just gave it. You know what? You gave her flowers, she beat you across the head with the motherfucker. You know,
hit you with the thorns, man.
But gotta remember,
In
it's the thorn that protects the rose. Don't forget that.
Yes.
A lot of women forget that. They think that, you know what I'm saying, that we all one way or another way. That's not true. Men are with the women that was in front of us made us. Don't get it mistaken.
Okay, so somebody sent me a post about men acting basically hurt because they've been with so many women that now just when they do meet someone that they like, it just feels like it's a facade, like it's a fake, like, and they make her work super hard because they're hurt by basically like women's, not having enough respect for themselves. Do y'all feel like that?
Well, I mean, you buy enough fake Rolexes, when you finally get a good one, you're going to be on the lookout that it might be fake. You know what I'm saying? So, no, but I understand when people go through whatever they go through in life, of course, that's how you build, how you treat the next person is by how you was treated. But men are not like that. A lot of times we let our guard completely down. Like a man don't lie about if he in order, he almost show a woman, if a woman close enough to him, she know how much he make at his job. She know about his accounts, any cards he got, all that. From my dealings with women, every woman got a secret credit card or a secret account the dude don't know about.
My mama taught me about that one.
But men don't do that. We don't do that. We wide open with women. You know what I'm saying? We keep it 150, even though we should be keeping it 75. That's a fact. But you ain't say you right, Rob.
You're right. You're absolutely right. You have it right on the money. OMG. Y'all out of control.
You tell me, Eddie, you tell me, man, you say you've been in situations where you just be like, look, let's get off Instagram, leave this shit on the table.
Yeah, I did it. But then they ain't doing it.
Did it help?
I thought it did, yeah, me. But nah, it ain't, ultimately.
But how does Instagram affect the relationship?
Yeah.
I would just say the accessibility, like, you accessible. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're going to look. We all look.
Yeah.
You did.
But how does that mean that I'm accessible?
I'm saying because you just never know, man, what anyone's.
I mean, anybody can slide into anybody.
Agenda is.
Before social media, the only competition you had.
And now you got like, all right, so let's keep it a buck.
To the DM.
See, if we ain't gonna go back ancient shit because it just ain't given. But now everybody's had access. So what you want to be with? What we talked about earlier about the type of people that want to be with each other. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Athletes and this and that. So that's what they saying. And they on your girl line. Trust and believe. Rappers, this, that, and the third, whether they A rappers, B, C, they on the gram, they get into the money.
Somebody with a blue check.
If you fuck up, if you trip up, your girl, boom, she on to something different.
But wouldn't that make you want to act right?
I'm saying, yeah.
That the female that you're with is a hot commodity.
Also, you think that make you want to act right?
But also,
I'm saying, the thought of losing you.
Him,
no, men don't walk around like that.
The thought of losing, not
here.
saying because of social media, but the thought of losing you, knowing that I got a good woman, she good looking, she hardworking, she keeps to herself, she on her money, whatever.
Influence her friends.
The thought that, oh man, if I fuck up, it's 15 in the lanes been banging on the door to get in.
No, because guess what? If you my girl, I ain't got to worry about that. I'm not worried about 15 dudes. I don't care about no 6-pack. No bigger car than mine, more paper than me.
But Rob, you're in a different arena though.
Yeah, but you got to understand what I'm trying to say. We say that, but I don't believe that guys live their life thinking that if I make a mistake or if I man up or hurt her feelings or don't give her something, there's somebody standing over here that will. I just don't think men still see the world in that fashion. Now, don't get it mistaken. Once me and you fall out a little bit or we starting to have a lot of bad blood, a man would say, yeah, I think she might be trying to see somebody else who might date. But you're never thinking that while you and a woman together, that if I make a mistake, it's 15 dicks behind me to get the... Nah, I can't do that.
That's the same way if y'all saying about women don't cook no more. Oh, if you ain't cooking, he gonna find him a woman that do cook. Oh, if you ain't over there eating the dick up every day, it's gonna be another one eating the dick up every day. That's the same notion. It's the same thing.
All I'm saying, just if all a person is bringing his ass or dick to the party, is that really enough these days?
I said cooking and eating dick. That was the two major things y'all was talking about.
No, I said cooking and cleaning.
They wasn't cooking and cleaning. So cooking, if she not cooking,
if a bra don't clean up, if she don't cook, if she don't do none of that stuff, man, what the fuck is you here? Are you making that kind of bag that we can pay somebody to clean up and pay somebody to cook?
Yep.
I'm a dude that had 50 cents of my lunch money since I was a little boy. You dig what I'm saying? My mother taught me how to cook and clean. So a woman can't give me no real bread. You dig? We can get into businesses or partnerships or something like that. But man, cooking and cleaning, oh yeah, you're gonna do some of that. You're gonna do some of that. And maybe you call me fucking old fashioned, but everything can't come out of a goddamn bag or got a tip attached to the receipt.
Okay.
So I ain't going out like that.
Shit, straight up. Yeah.
I'm just saying that goes two folds. It's always quick to say, oh, if you ain't doing this, your man gonna go somewhere else.
That ain't true.
So it's the
we
same.
Ain't going.
The same. It's both ways. Two-way street.
Going.
Not one lane.
We ain't going. But if y'all don't have that by Thursday, you best believe you're gonna have it on Friday night.
Because if a woman need it, she gonna find a way to get it.
Man, I can't. Not this week, baby. All right. Damn, you got it?
Big bro, hit you with a joke. Cash out me $1,000. You be like this. I just gotta wait till the morning. That bitch gonna have exactly what she by the morning.
But do you think about then that she probably got it from someone else?
Ain't no question.
Okay.
Well,
No question.
That's how it's going.
Don't get it mistaken. Look, when I was young, when we was real young and got our first cars, maybe get around, girl be like, man, we going to the movies. Man, I ain't got no motherfucking movie money. She said, well, take me past my uncle's house. When she run upstairs for about 30, 40 minutes, come down. We ain't no dumb motherfuckers. Come in and joke, man. Look, and guess what look. Now I ain't gonna kiss you in the mouth.
Brand new kids.
Look, I ain't gonna kiss you in the mouth because I ain't trying to be a secondhand dick sucker. But don't get it fucked up. Unc was upstairs.
Man.
Unc probably. We know that's how women work. I mean, Uncle, let me go. Take me to see my uncle. 30 minutes later, she come back downstairs. She got movie money, a little gas money, all the movie. Look at Ebu. Ebu like, what the fuck? Ebu done been on a few of them rides, and she be like this, look, let me make one stop.
I wish I
He be like
would
this. Okay, make that stop.
That would have been the first and last ride of her life.
That's pimping 101, you know?
Uncle. Tell that nigga to come
That's
out.
pimping 101. You would never meet him, you would never see him.
Hey, that's some old shit, man. They ain't doing that, man.
I don't.
Let me make a stop right quick.
You're not doing that.
Man, you do
You're
that,
not
boy,
doing
you might
that.
get hit in the back of your head.
So,
Man, like she say, when you ain't providing, somebody else controlling the narrative. You know what I'm saying?
No, I agree with you. It's definitely been situations I've asked
Take me
somebody for
past
something, they said
Unc
no,
house,
and
though.
it got done.
There you go. It got done.
It got done. And that means don't ask me how it got done.
But why not wait and just wait until he said, I got you?
The car was impounded for 30 days and 30 nights.
Look, she said,
Some way, somehow, that bitch was gonna get out.
period.
And that's fine.
I ain't mad with you. Yeah, what I tell a joker, hey,
Yeah, your
So-
aunties don't like you?
I don't like nobody asking me nothing. If I ask you a question one time and you tell me no, okay.
oh, whoa,
Don't
whoa,
worry
whoa,
about
whoa.
it.
So a man can't tell you no to something.
No, he can. If he, no, and I don't got it right now. Give me a
Oh.
second. Are two different things. No means no further, no nothing. Nada.
So hold up.
Zilch.
If you said you were trying to do something, like I want to take this trip to that, no, we're not doing that. You know what I'm saying? We're going to do a trip later on, but not that. We're not doing that.
We not doing it at all, but we gonna take it later.
I said no. What the fuck?
No, we not doing
We
nothing.
can spell no, K-N-O-W. We can spell it N-O. We can spell it nada, whatever you want.
So
If a
no,
man-
not
hear
at
me out.
all.
If you tell a woman, if a man tells you, if you ask for a particular something, and a man says no,
Is he giving me any reasoning behind it? He just said no.
I just said he was your man. That means he's
He's
special.
my man, and he
he's
said
special
we
when I
not
said
going
your
on
man.
no trips.
I put him here when I said he your man.
He my man.
So guess what? Do he stay here because
So
he
if
said
he
no?
my man, he was giving me something besides just no. It's gonna be maybe we need to go another time. Well, we can't do it right now because we doing this with our finances. It can't just be you just tell me no and I gotta shut the fuck up.
Everything got
No,
come
it
with
wasn't shut the fuck
explanation.
up. Then you asked him for something, and he turned around and he said no.
Y'all, it's getting very Ike Turner around here.
You like that? You know, like that meme. Remember that meme? Remember that meme said, "My
I don't
husband said he don't
like
love me no
it.
more." Tell me what you mean? He said he don't love me no more because he said he ain't gonna give me that Birkin bag. You lost your rabbit ass mind. If a man say no to something, now we not saying he say no to everything, but if you turn around and tell somebody, "Hey, no, nah."
So you're not giving nothing else, just
I didn't
no.
say. I do so much shit. If I told you one thing ain't gonna be in this grocery list, it ain't on the grocery list. That shouldn't mean you go out and find it somewhere else. 'Cause
Well,
if
that
you
don't mean I go out and find it
My
from
mama
another
told me
man.
no about a
That
bike.
might mean I might go on a girls trip. You said you don't want to go on a vacation, well, now I went on a girls trip.
So what the fuck you think no mean?
Don't mean not with you.
No mean not with Jesus Christ and the disciples. No fucking body. That's what it mean. No.
We just living in good
Y'all
times,
tripping.
man.
Listen, man, no is no. It's no you. It's no what you Eddie or no.
But are you saying she can't ask no questions after you say no?
If
It
you
doesn't
turn
matter.
No, and go do what you need to do, man, if you feel like that, man.
why
Fuck
can't
it.
somebody tell you no about
Straight
something?
up.
I'm saying there's
Are
a
you able to
difference-
tell me no?
There's
Yes.
a difference between no and not right now. Is there not a difference?
It's a big difference, but we not saying that. We said no.
That makes
So if a man,
sense.
this is your man, y'all in a relationship, he looking out for you, y'all sharing ups and downs together, and he turns around and tells you no about something,
We gotta have more conversations than just no.
What, you already told your girlfriends you got it or something?
No.
You lying about it?
No, but if you said you frameworked it as me. I asked my man, could we go on a vacation? He said no. He didn't say not right now.
I'm gonna tell you what you just did.
He said no.
You just painted a dick on the Mona Lisa. You cheapen the whole picture. Listen, don't do that.
But it's different. Okay, then at that point, then I'll be like, okay, well, my man don't want to go on a vacation, but I got some. Remember, you said we got our hidden money. I got my hidden money.
See, there we go.
And I'm going to go with the girl.
You're trying to do workarounds when you're in a relationship. Workarounds don't work well.
Hey, just protect yourself, man.
Yeah, but if you say no, why can't no be no,
We
bro?
just need to protect ourselves.
I seen a girl say she wanted to trade her car in. She had a nice car. She had one of those a Lexus jump. She wanted to trade her little Lex in. And she had her tax money come back. And her husband told her, no, not right now. Your Lex all right, leave it alone. She was like this and still went and did it. Needless to say, she's no longer married.
Well, I think
because when a man said no, no meant no. He don't say no often, so you got to respect when he do say no.
we're going to have to agree to disagree. Because we're
What?
going to see it the same way.
So you tell me 90% of the time this man give you what you want and tell you everything okay, but the times he say no, that's a deal breaker?
That's not open communication that a man is allowed to just say to me no, and then I can't ask anything behind it. Is that open communication?
Did he have to explain all the yeses?
He didn't have to explain all the yeses.
Look
But he
at you
definitely
smile,
at
look.
least,
She can't help but smile when I say that.
At least give me something.
say
You can't
no.
just tell me just no. And
Your
I'm
car
just supposed to
good.
be like,
Your car good right now.
okay,
No.
Master.
Now, why that got to be that?
I don't feel like if we have open communication and we both respect each other, if you say no and I say, well, damn, honey, why can't stink a butt? Why can't we go on the vacation?
I've been in relationships and I've been in situations that a man can identify faster than a woman sometimes. I've seen situations where I'm up, and my girl go to say something and I might say, shut up or be quiet. It's not about humiliation. She don't realize the tension in the room or what's going on or the whole scene. But when I tell her to be quiet or shut up, it's not on some Ike Turner shit. She like, he don't never talk to me like that. It must be something bigger than what I see. That's trusting a man that you're dealing with or a woman. I know some women that'll tap you on the shoulder and say, look, don't say nothing else to them girls. I'm hip to them. I know what they doing.
Yeah.
I done had a woman rub my bald head and my girl hop up and say, let me speak to you for a second. Don't let her do that again. I didn't know she did nothing wrong because sometimes y'all see shit we don't see. And sometimes shit is blatant. So the term no, to me, is not a term of meanness. But if I can tell you yes, yes, yes all these times, damn, I'd have earned the right to tell you no
but
sometimes.
That situation you brought up is totally different from us sitting at home talking about, honey,
I just switched it over to a car. We said a whole car.
Not even that. You just went
You got your little side. No, you got your little side money. No, you got your side money, like you said earlier.
Yeah.
You got your side bag, right? Look, that man don't know about. You got 30, 40 bands put up or whatever. And you ready to trade your little car in. You just seen him Jones on TV.
I don't necessarily agree with that 100%. If we're married and I want to trade the finances, that's definitely something that needs to be discussed. I just feel like if it's open communication in a relationship, nobody should be able to just say to somebody, just no, and you just shut the hell up. Like, no. No.
Yeah, so we just got to have effective communication then.
Okay.
But when do we be honest and open like that? Got to work on it.
You got to find somebody you trust.
You got to start now.
But like she said, it's time to move on. Dude say he 97% from the free throw line. It's time to move on to another player. The first free throw he missed.
No, I didn't say that. I just said that 2 weeks, if we spend a week not speaking to each other because you upset about something, you got a funky ass attitude, you just basically quit your job.
Yeah.
You no call, no show, no nothing.
So if you was really into him, he only got 7 days. That's it.
No, I would send
really
a smoke
into
signal.
him. How long he got?
If I send a smoke signal and he still does not respond to me within 7 days.
What's a smoke signal? Like burn his house down? What the fuck is it?
I send a smoke signal like I call you, you don't respond.
Gotcha.
I send you a hey, you don't respond.
How long he got?
I'm posting my freaky photo, you ain't respond. And in 7 days, we don't know each other no more.
If you was really into him, he only got 7 days.
7 days, I might still be, feeling him, but at this point, you don't hurt my feelings. So you hurt my feelings. My feelings is hurt.
Boo, how long? If you got a woman you super into, how long for you hop onto the next horse?
Hulu.
How long for she lose her job?
That depends on who.
So she
don't call you for a week. She don't call you for a week and you reaching out.
I mean, yeah, if she don't call me for a week, I mean, I don't know, man. It depends on the person.
After the night,
but a week.
leave your girl.
I'm not just going to. Yeah, I'm not just going to. I'm not just gonna.
Man, let's go.
I'm not just gonna.
So you going to your whole Mr. Telephone Man phase?
So you'll call a girl for a month straight and she not responding?
No. Not, we're not talking about a girl. This is my girl that we've been together for a significant amount of time.
Oh, I don't think that this question meant that we in a relationship.
No, I'm saying, let's say you dated a guy for a year and a half, and that's a long time for a lot of people that know that you think you digging this guy, he digging you, and he ghosts your ass for a week. Did he lose? I'm talking about y'all really into each other. You really like this guy.
For a week?
A week, he don't 7
Somebody
days.
needed to die.
That's like a lifetime.
We're just gonna fight.
Right
Somebody needed to
That's
die.
a lifetime, Lou.
7 whole days. Not where
And then the next 7 days, we're gonna argue every day. Like, where the fuck were you? What was happening?
I need a death certificate.
Something.
I need to see that their being obituary is being planned. What was wrong with you for 7 days?
For 7 days by now. Like,
7 days. I done checked the morgue. I done checked DC jail. I done checked all this shit.
You had it with the jail.
Yes, they did. You like, look, man, I was in a coma.
What they say, I ain't had no phone charger for 7 whole days.
And 7 whole nights.
I broke my phone. We come back with a phone bill and show you. I broke my phone. I couldn't remember no numbers by heart.
Yeah.
She like this. When you supposed to drove past here.
Something. You better been in the alley yelling. I want to hear from the alley, Jay!
Rocks at your window.
We're gonna find a way. It's only you. If you're only gonna do that to somebody you don't like. That's the bottom line. If I don't call you for 7 days, if I'm just dating you or we've been together for a year plus, whatever. If I don't call you for that amount of time, you just don't like the person. Like, man, fuck her, man.
You might have been on the trip.
Whatever she, like
I might have went on a trip with my job. We overseas.
You definitely.
My man went through that recently. A friend of mine.
You're just trying to sabotage your relationship.
A girl took a trip to Greece. Yeah. She didn't text him. Didn't answer his text. He called her. She didn't answer.
Nah.
When she called him, is when she came back that 10-day trip.
His stomach was hurting.
So when she came back with a 10-day trip, he like this.
Like,
who was you with? Because all the pictures you posted, you know what I'm saying, was with you by yourself.
That's the only thing that makes y'all
girlfriends.
disturbed.
Huh?
That's the only thing. A woman going on a trip and you don't know who she is and what's going on, and you in there fighting the air.
I don't want you back.
Nah, yeah.
Over there kicking and screaming on the bed.
My dog been in the street pissing on every tree.
I can't wait to see you outside.
Peeing in everybody's yard. Look at you. I'm disgusted at you.
I can't wait to run into you.
Hey, you see her again, what you gonna say?
Man,
what in the hell?
Nah, I don't even know. I just gotta look at her. I just gotta look like you. What's wrong with you? Like,
something toxic was going on to begin
like
with.
You tripping.
So
tripping.
But you done seen people do that.
I'm either plotting a breakup.
They just turn the phone off. Everybody says, I'm turning the phone off. I'm gonna be gone.
And then now they use that whole I needed my self-preservation. I
wanted the wellness don't.
Yeah, they do that.
Not
just
not the mental health shit.
So it's like they try.
Not saying mental health ain't real, people. That's real shit.
Saying it's not, but
it's not about a lot of crazy dudes and bras, and it is what it is. They need a break for real. You know what I'm saying? But
I need a
you can dress it up, man. You just gotta be slick, man, or you just gotta be real.
I mean,
one or the other.
Yeah. Well, the live is about to run out, I think, in the next couple minutes. So we're gonna wrap up. But what else is on your mind? What we talked about relationships to death today. Men, women, bodies.
Man,
I don't think
we went through the whole spectrum. I think
with Christmas coming around and all this holiday season happening,
I wear size 37.
Just be careful about here buying new bodies and shit. Don't buy it off eBay and
size small.
Hey, listen, I ain't. You gotta be careful. Be careful about what you purchasing in these holidays, man. That's all I'm gonna say.
Gosh, Debbie Downer. Now you giving Grinch.
Look,
I mean, one. Mr. Grinch, you tell him that.
You know, somebody gotta be him.
Yeah.
Let me play him this year.
Good job.
Well, you better not say no by Jane House, because no means gauge time. You out of here.
Over.
Get him out of here.
And with that being said,
yeah. thank y'all for watching. This was episode 6. It was just us this time. We wanted to bring it back to the foundation and just, come in here and freestyle it for y'all real quick.
Give thanks.
But yeah, we'll be having some more guests coming for the holidays. Definitely stay tuned to upcoming announcements, but we appreciate y'all. Thank y'all. Again, subscribe to the YouTube channel. You got all of our Instagrams. If you don't have them, they'll pop up around here somewhere when our magician George does his thing. In the meantime, happy holidays, everybody. Appreciate y'all. We out.
Happy holidays.
Every day, a new day, new things, do things like my life a movie. Hey, every day, new day, move things, do things like my life a movie. Hey, every day, a new day, new things, do things like my life a movie. Hey, every day, new day, move things, do things like my life a movie. Hey, pull up in a big man range, straight to the stage, make a big man play. Trade 5 others, our big man J.